one more sleep until our big Halloween bash tomorrow. It is gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait. But first up today, we're going classic Halloween vibes with orange and black eats. Please welcome Andrea Buckett.
What a color.
Yeah, we're very subtle today.
That's not our jam,
not
Mary.
our
We're not
jam.
subtle. Yeah.
Well, Andrea, first off, are you a Halloween person?
I am a Halloween person, but I like to be more of a dramatic Halloween person.
You?
Yes, I'm not more of, I don't want to like mold pumpkins out of cheese.
Okay.
You know, I want to be a kind of dramatic.
Very, like, it's almost like a fancy version. We're classing up Halloween recipes.
Fancy, but really easy. Like, this is not difficult.
Amazing. Okay,
yeah.
cool. So what are we starting with?
Okay, so let's start with something super easy, which is a black and orange cheese platter. Anyone can do this. You just have to visit your grocery store and grab some of those cheeses that match the theme. So we've got this hot and spicy Gouda, right? So it has that deep orange color. Anything that's purple, like blueberries or figs or blackberries, put that on the tray. It gives it that sort of dramatic vibe. We've got a blueberry goat's cheese there. And then something a little fun, a little out of my comfort zone, but I thought it was fun, are these little broomsticks.
I love these.
Yeah. So you just take little cheese strings, cut them in half, and then you cut them so they look like little brooms.
They look like little brooms, and then this little guy can fly in his little broom.
Yeah, something fun for the kid in all of us,
The
Mary.
kid in all of us. Andrea, I know this is not your cup of tea, but it is for sure my cup of tea.
It's cute, right?
Yeah.
And you get these little spiders and you adorn the platter with little spooky creatures and you have a great Halloween cheese platter.
It's amazing. I love that so much. Okay, so we've got our app. Where are we going to now?
Okay, so we are going to make a delicious, dramatic sepia pasta with shrimp and andouille sausage. It sounds fancy, but it's really easy to pull off. So one thing that is a non-negotiable in my house at Halloween, now you have to listen because it should be a non-negotiable for everyone, you have to have garlic.
Yes.
Why? Because I'm a Gen Xer and I don't want Kiefer Sutherland and the Lost Boys visiting me in their vampire attire on
Brad
Halloween,
Pitt,
right?
Get out of here.
Yeah, you need garlic.
Now, if Robert Pattinson wanted to come, I'm a Twilight gal, so I'd be fine with that. Yeah.
Okay, so in here we have some olive oil. To that, we're going to add some sliced up garlic. I like to slice the garlic like this because it sort of adds a little bit more of a sweeter quality of the garlic.
Totally.
You know, the more you cut it down, the sort of stronger it becomes. So we're just going to perfume that oil with that gorgeous garlic.
That's already. If your dinner's starting with that oil and garlic, not only are you getting rid of those vampires, it's going to taste delicious.
Yeah, and it's going to make the house smell amazing. So you let that go just for a couple minutes. You don't really want to brown the garlic. You just want to get all of those flavors out. And then you're going to pull it off the heat, and we're going to add some passata.
Okay.
So passata is like a strained tomato.
Okay.
And the reason we're pulling it off the heat is because if it sizzles and it splatters, that's not fun for anybody.
Unless you're going for like a blood-spattered Halloween look.
Oh, yeah.
You want to take that off the heat, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna mix that in, and then we're gonna put a bit of vodka in there.
Okay.
And I like adding...
Andrea Buckett knows how to cook, yeah.
I like adding a little bit of vodka because the sugar in there does change the flavor of it. It brings out the sweetness. It does change it to a beautiful aromatic quality.
Tomatoes are really neat because they have like a bunch of different kind of flavor profiles that are unlocked by fat and water, and then a little bit of alcohol really helps out too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you don't have vodka, you can use white wine, whatever you have. Now this is the star ingredient. This is andouille sausage. If you're not familiar with it, it is a cured pork sausage and it's flavored with Calabrian chilies. So you really get that deep, intense color and flavor, and it's packing a ton of umami flavor in there.
And the thing that's funny about andouille is it sounds strange, but it's almost spreadable.
It is
melts
spreadable
into the sauce.
Absolutely, and it just really perfumes it and makes it super delicious, and you can smell it already when you add it to the pan. Next up for our sort of orange theme ingredient, our protein is going to be shrimp. So you're just going to take some large shrimp, peel and devein them, and then chop them into thirds, then pop them right in there.
So we're going into like coral orange zone.
Yes. Here, let me help you out here.
Oh.
And shrimp don't take any time to cook. You know, people, tend to overcook their shrimp. Like 2 minutes in here, 3 minutes in here, bring it up to the heat, and then when they are nice and, I like them to be nice and snappy, they are done.
Listen, my mom could not have a shrimp ring at any of her parties because we had a rule. I wasn't allowed to go near the shrimp ring until an hour after the party started. Because my brother and I would eat the whole shrimp ring. We refused to share, and I love sharing, but I was like, no, this is all mine. I'd stand there. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this beautiful sepia pasta.
Oh, beautiful.
It's naturally colored with squid ink, and it gives it this gorgeous, dramatic color, but it doesn't have a ton of flavor. Like, you need to try it. If you're afraid of trying it, don't be afraid of it.
It's not squiddy. It's almost
not
just
squiddy.
salty tasting.
And now, one of my tips is you always have your sauce waiting for your pasta, right? You don't have it the other way around. So our sauce is waiting. We're pulling in some of that pasta water because it's going to help to bring that sauce together and give it that velvety touch with a little bit of the starches that are in there. Then we're going to toss it together.
Oh my gosh, this is stunning.
Yeah. And then you're going to finish it off. We have some lemon juice.
Oh, beautiful.
Just to bring out the flavors of the seafood and that seafood pasta.
Wonderful.
We're going to go in with some zest because where there's juice, there's got to be zest, in my opinion.
I agree, Andrea. Again, you are the smartest lady I know.
Because all the essential oils are in the skin, right? So that's where all those aromatics come from. The juice really just contains the acid.
Totally. This gives you like lemon flavor without that zing.
You got it. And last but not least, you always need a little green. And we're going to just dump in a bunch of parsley.
Perfect. Ooh, that much? I love this.
You know what? I use herbs as an ingredient as opposed to a garnish. I like a really strong herb flavor. So here we go.
It also gets the green into your diet, which is always good.
Well, I don't know how much green you're getting out of there, Mary. All right, so then we're going to plate that up.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to stop with a little bit of shrimp on top of there.
Andrea, this is gorgeous.
On, right? And that will definitely keep the vampires away.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, so we've got our appetizer, we've got our main that smells truly to die for.
It's delicious.
The amount of flavor in that in no time at all is brilliant.
It's that andouille sausage that really brings everything together.
Yeah. Now we're moving on to dessert.
Okay, so we're gonna make a pumpkin mousse.
Okay, so kind of like the inside of a pumpkin pie.
The inside of a pumpkin pie, but we're gonna stir in some candied ginger. So you're gonna get that bite and you're gonna get that texture from the ginger.
Amazing.
So let's go ahead and I'm gonna pop in some pureed pumpkin. Now, not pumpkin pie filling, guys, just straight up pureed pumpkin. If you wanna roast your own pumpkin and strain it, have at it. I'm a can gal.
I'm a can gal.
Right?
I'm a can gal too.
Brown sugar, because we love all those delicious caramel notes of that molasses. Maple syrup, because hey, we're Canadian and we love our maple syrup.
We do.
Right?
It adds this nice it's a bit of an undercurrent of sweetness.
Yeah, it just has,
syrup.
exactly. It has all these delicious flavors to it, and it just really brings out the flavor of the sugar. Okay, 2 egg yolks.
Perfect. A little bit of richness.
A little bit of richness. And then we're gonna go in with our spices, so it's classic cinnamon. We've got some allspice. I love allspice. I use allspice all the time, not just in baking, but also in savory dishes,
Allspice is a funny one, because you think it's a bunch of spices together based on the name, but it's not.
It's just
it's one little berry. Yeah.
Little berry. And then some salt. Always need a little bit of salt when you're making something sweet to round out those flavors. Okay, now on the stove, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some gelatin, and you're gonna soften it with some rum.
Oh.
Yes, you are. Some rum, okay? And once that's done, we're just gonna mix it in to the pumpkin puree mixture with all those flavors.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's rummy. Whoa, that's rum. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't love rum, like my husband loves rum, but you know, I'm more of a whiskey gal. You can use a little bit of whiskey as well. Some bourbon will work just as well.
Amazing.
And then we have some whipped cream. And I'm just gonna pull this off the heat here.
Oh, she's hot. I'm gonna turn that down for you. I'm too enthralled with this pumpkin mousse. Yeah.
And then we're going to whip in. You want to sort of take your whipped cream and whip it to like stiff peaks. And then you're going to fold it in. Now, you don't have to be gentle. I know people get really nervous about folding things in. Just be confident.
Yes.
Just get in there and start folding it in.
I do like the bowl turn that you're doing. Like every couple folds, I do a little bit of a bowl turn, because then you're getting a different part of that bowl to fold that cream.
You got it. And ideally, you want it to have one homogeneous color, so it's that gorgeous orange that we're going for. And last but not least, I'm gonna get you to pop in that candied ginger.
You know what? I do not use candied ginger enough in my kitchen, Andrea Buckett.
It's kind of like a surprise ingredient.
Oh, it's a little spicy, a little sweet.
Yeah, so that spiciness really does well with the sweetness of the maple syrup and the brown sugar that's in here. All right, then we are going to put it into serving cups.
Okay.
Which we've already done.
We've already done.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I got to get more candied ginger in my life, Andrea Buckett.
All right, here we go.
Oh, these are real stunners. I got the doors for you, girl.
Thank you. Yeah. Look at this. Right?
Beautiful.
And then last but not least, just to give us that black and orange theme pulled all the way through, we're gonna take some chocolate cookie crumbs and garnish those babies up.
Oh my gosh.
You could also do layers. You can make a little parfait.
Yeah.
But I like this.
This looks absolutely beautiful.
I'm making a mad mess.
Listen, I'm gonna use this rum-covered spoon and give it a taste. Is that okay?
Why wouldn't you, Mary?
All right.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm gonna dig in. First segment in the show, having a rum spoon.
I think, I mean,
Yeah. Let's give it a go.
any time of day is good for a rum spoon.
Oh, Andrea.
Right? Light, fluffy, creamy.
That is amazing. 3 fantastic ideas.
Thank you.
Whether you're having like a party mode or you're just having a happy Halloween at home.
Yeah, do it. Grab some friends, shell out some candy,
Yeah.
and enjoy some black and orange food.
Oh my gosh, Andrea absolutely crushed it. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.